some people ain't happy with some of the things he's doing, but overall, in general, he's doing what's best for the people of America. And for a guy that doesn't even take a dime, everybody else became multi-millionaires as a president. How do you become a multi-millionaire when you only make $400,000 a year as a president? But when you leave in 4 years, you go from 3 million to 30 million. Where'd you get 27 million in 4 years as president?
Good question. But how do you feel about the war in Iran, for example? Do you think that's putting America first?
Yeah, I think he needs to eliminate the whole country, period. Just blow them off the surface of the freaking earth and let's be done with it.
Why?
Because look at what they've been doing. We've been doing this for 60 years. Been messing with Iran and Afghanistan over there. Been going on forever.
What about the relationship with Israel? That's a loaded topic for a lot of people.
Well, that's a religion topic there. I'll stay away from that one.
I think that Trump puts himself first and has nothing to do with the rest of the country.
What do you think about what's going on in the Middle East? Like, is his personal, what you were saying, like putting himself first, do you think that's the motivation for that? Or do you think there's an ulterior motive?
I mean, there might be some people kind of whispering in his ear on this, but I definitely think, he had a successful first strike on Iran last year. He had a successful raid on, in Venezuela. He's feeling himself. He's thinking, hey, you know what? I have a powerful tool at my disposal. Let's cement my legacy with tapping Iran. Turned out not as easy as he thought. I think I heard Obama, Biden both had conversations with Netanyahu, who's kind of pushing for a preemptive attack on Iran. And I think Trump was the first one to bite. Yeah.
Why do you think he bit?
I mean, it's kind of like what I was saying, where he was feeling, hey, look at this powerful tool, the military, that I've had fun with the past year. He started off as a very anti-interventionist, and then found out how fun it is to intervene, really. And when he got the invitation from Netanyahu, it sounds like he was very, on board.
What do you think their motivation is? Like, why does Netanyahu want to bomb Iran, and why does he want Trump to muscle for him?
I think this has been on Netanyahu's list for a long time. I think that, there's the story of just Iran funding through its proxies, terrorism throughout the Middle East, Hamas and others, I'm sure. So this has been on his wish list for, I think, a long time. I think lobbying is just like, is pretty natural. It's just like up to the politicians themselves to kind of be like, okay, we have a voice in our ear, promoting this interest, which I think is very legitimate. The question is, are you going to weight it appropriately? And that's kind of the issue nowadays, isn't it?
Trump is absolutely not putting America first. He's putting himself first. Period. End of story. Since day one. I'm talking about day one when he was born and born into privilege, and then daddy gave him, was it 4 million that he lost, and then bankruptcy. Yeah, no, he's absolutely not for anyone here other than himself, not even his kids.
And what about the wars we're currently involved as a country? That is not serving himself. Is he serving other countries' interests by fighting these wars?
No, he's taking oil from everybody. Period. For his buddies, and that's all it is.
He ain't done nothing for nobody but himself and his family. That's it.
But do you think he's putting America's interests first?
No.
Whose interest is he putting first?
His
His?
family. Yeah, his family. His family made what, $1 billion, like $10 billion since he's been in office. It's ridiculous.
But there's been a rift through MAGA recently, and people say like he's serving other countries' interests.
He is.
Other countries.
Which one?
Israel.
For serving himself.
How so?
Huh?
How so?
He's fighting their wars for him.
And-
taking the soldiers over there and let me eat my tamale, man. Over there. Taking our soldiers over there and fighting Israel's war.
Why do you think he's doing that?
For money.
I don't know.
For greed.
For money, for greed. I don't know what he's doing it for, but I know he's doing it for something. It ain't for us. It ain't for Americans. That's for sure.
Where do you think this whole thing is going?
To hell in a handbasket.
Some people say he doesn't put America first. How do you feel about that?
Well, either,
Depends on who you talk to.
yeah, either
Talk to the ones who voted for him, which is more than most Americans here, and we're all for him. Yeah, he's not a politician.
you either like them or you don't. There's no in the middle, I guess.
So do you still feel like he puts America's interests first?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
There's a lot of people that say that don't like how he's behaving towards Israel, for example. They say he's serving them first before America. How do you feel about that?
No, because God says to support Israel. If we don't support Israel, then our country can go south. Any country that goes against Israel, God's going to go against them.
How
Read the
come, like-
Bible, read the scripture.
Where is it like in the Bible? Like, do you remember where it is?
The book of Revelation. It's in there numerous places. Yeah. So that's how I look at it is I will always support Israel. I don't always agree with what they're doing, but I will always support the nation of Israel.
There's some people that are worried that in the effort to support Israel, America might perish. How do you feel about that? Would you be willing to sacrifice your country for it?
Our country's not going to sacrifice for that. No. No. God's hand is upon us right now.
And I hope the people that voted for him is happy. I hope they're happy that voted for him.
Well, some are happy. Some saying like it's fulfilling biblical prophecy what he's doing in Israel.
What kind of biblical? Man, you know you can't be saying that. You can't even say that with a straight face. You can't even say that with a straight face.
I asked
You're
someone
right, go for it.
at the traffic light, and they were telling me they see that it's a fulfillment of biblical prophecy. Putting Israel
Absolutely.
first.
Absolutely.
Do you feel the same way?
No, I know better. But I grew up and absolutely 120% know that evangelicals on that level, and that started with what, Jerry Falwell back in the 80s. They've been working on this for 50 years.
So do you think
I'm
there's
58 years old. They've been working on it since I was born. And and their whole purpose is making Israel part of the second coming, which is complete and utter bullshit to me.
so what do you think is their motivation? They really believe in it, or do you think there's an ulterior motive?
Power. It's power. Period. Power and money.
Do you think there's a
Under
problem?
the guise of evangelical Christianity. It's power and money.
Do you think we have a problem with evangelical Christians, like Pete Hegseth, for example? He seems to be very biblical and like influenced by the Bible.
Pete grew up like I did, where he understands the Bible and understands Christianity. As an adopted child who's a German Jew and raised by evangelical Christians who are MAGA, I'm very I have no idea where that stands.
Oh my God, then we need to sit
my,
down.
my real grandparents fled the Holocaust. So, I have very strong feelings about Israel. And I'm also a lot older than the kids who are extreme pro-Palestine. I don't want anybody dead.
Yeah, I think he wants to impress people that he serves like Saudi Arabia and Russia, that he feels he could make money off of them.
What about Israel?
I think he wants to do whatever Israel wants him to do.
How come?
I don't know. I don't know why he wants to do that. It's just a mystery. It pisses me off. But yeah,
What pisses you off about it?
that he's not looking after us.
There's a lot of people that criticize our government for putting other countries' interests first. How do you feel about that?
The war?
How do we feel about the war?
We shouldn't be involved.
Yeah, I don't think.
We're against all of it.
In Israel's war? No, why we should not be involved in Israel's war.
So do you think Israel's interests come first right now, or?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
according to our
They
government.
pay all our
Yeah.
politicians.
I don't have a problem with Israel. I have a problem with
our money going towards Israel's weapons and supplying Israel with their protection.
Ich bin hier schon seit über 20 Jahren in Kalifornien. Kalifornien ist ein bisschen ein Außenseiter. Die machen nicht so mit, wie das, sagen wir mal, was in Washington passiert. Aus meiner Sicht ist er nicht besonders smart, ne, und hat sich von Netanyahu eigentlich reinlegen lassen. Kein anderer Präsident zuvor, nicht mal Bush hat sich reinlegen lassen. Aber Trump, ja, der ist drauf eingefallen. Wer weiß warum. Na, da gibt es vielleicht Gerüchte und andere Gründe und da gibt es die Epstein-Files. Ne? Das ist immer ein Thema überall und laufend.
Free running.
Aber who knows? Wer weiß.
In welche Richtung steuert Amerika Ihrer Meinung nach?
Nicht in die richtige Richtung, wo es mal war. Er hat sich also geopolitisch sehr stark, wie sagt man, vereinsamt. Und wenn nicht irgendwas in den nächsten paar Monaten passiert, dass der einfach rausgewählt wird, dann sehe ich das schwarz für Amerika.
Bei